Holly reminding me that CLC is going to have a booth at the Lake Zurich Area Chamber of Commerce Expo this Saturday from 9 to 1. The Concord Banquet in Lake Zurich from 12. And we have a lot of vendors there and a lot of people coming through and taking information. And then you're going to be manning, I think, the booth, right?
I'm going to be walking. I'm Director of Governmental Affairs for our chamber, so I will be there working from probably 9 to 1. But I'm going to be wearing all my CLC buttons and name tags. But this is an opportunity for all of you to tell people that you know who might be interested in CLC to come by the booth, take a look. Vicki Sitkovic from South Lake Campus is already on it. I sent Derek the poster, the flyers in PDF form so that he can put it out on the web for you guys so that you can take a look at everything. But there will be, I don't know how many, 100, 150, 200 vendors and hundreds of people come through. We do this every year. So we're trying to market CLC.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's go on with the board policies and objectives on number 6. We'll do 6.1, policy 916, use of grants, gifts from external sources, and the naming of the college facilities property. And this is revised. As you can see, it's in the second reading. So I'll seek a motion for this, please.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid?
Aye.
Ms. Shoroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Collins?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
6.2 is the resolution approving the adoption of Equity and Student Access and Success Plan FY 2021 to 2025. Pages 6 through 7. That's the motion on that. So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid?
Aye.
Ms. Shoroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Collins?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
7 is the approval of the financials. 7.1, resolution approving the reimbursement of travel, meal, and lodging expenses, page 9. And 7.2 is the resolution approving and ratifying the bills, authorizing budget transfers, and accepting monthly financial reports. I'll seek a motion on those as well, please.
So moved. Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid?
Aye.
Ms. Shoroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Abstain.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Collins?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
7.3 is the fiscal year 2021 tuition and fees. 7.4 is the fiscal year 2021 variable tuition. And 7.5 is the Collinsville County 2021 credit course fees and FY 2021 theater facility fee. I'll seek a motion on those, please.
So moved.
Second.
Comments?
I just wondered on some of the increases how it was determined what the size of the increase was going to be, because some of them are, like a $5 or $10 increase in the fee, and some of them are double. So I kind of wondered, as I was going through this and marking them, how did we determine what they were going to be?
Yeah, Sonia or Jessica could speak to the process for the future.
Sure. So the academic divisions each assess the consumable costs, where we review the costs that were spent on the course fees, and they are able to project enrollment for that and then estimate the cost fee projections based on that. So we look at what we have in the past, anticipate enrollment, and then try to cover 75% of the consumable costs.
And those that had nothing before, are they because they were new programs and there was nothing there?
Often it's because they are brand new courses. So if you're looking at one in particular, like robotic welding is a brand new course that we're bringing forward. And we estimated that course to be based on what's being done in the welding program currently.
And do we look at what other colleges around us are doing with their fees too? Do we take that into consideration?
We have in the past reviewed some course fees and structures for course fees at other community colleges, yes.
And likewise on the reductions, because that was the question I had, is in that analysis, sometimes because faculty are delivering differently or we can get bulk pricing, we're able to reduce the cost.
Yeah, there were a few I saw that were reduced.
Yeah. So there's both reduction and
Uh-huh.
resign.
How often are the fees looked at?
It's on a 2-year cycle, am I
2-year cycle?
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's a 2-year cycle. So this is my first time for this one.
Yeah, I see we had 14 decreased and 23 increased.
And there's, 533.
Yeah.
Kind of a majority in change.
I highlighted all of that.
Roll call.
That was my question.
Ms.
question.
Wahid?
Aye.
Ms. Soroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
7.6, the approval of the vending machine commissions contribution to CLC Foundation Student Scholarship Fund. And 7.7 is reauthorization, a resolution authorizing transfer of funds to the operations and maintenance fund. And restricted and approved project priorities that we heard about earlier. I'll seek a motion on those, please.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid?
Aye.
Ms. Soroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
7.8 is the fiscal year 2021 Children's Learning Center fees, pages 40 to 41. I'll seek a motion on that.
41.
I'll seek a motion.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Comments?
I do want to just point out to the board that this is one of the efforts we intentionally took to address affordability for students. So it is intentional that we're not changing the rates for our students, but increasing them for staff at a graduated rate, but more so for the community members. We did, in our analysis, look at the costs within the Lake County area. So we are still a value on the dollar for community members for child care services in the county, even with this increase.
Roll call.
Ms. Wahid?
Aye.
Ms. Soroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Section 8 is approval of the purchasing. 8.1 billable items, products purchased FY 2020, food service management expenses, food management services, purchase of the 2020 Ford Transit cargo van, and we've been asked to hold robotic welding, so we'll not be voting on that. And we'll do the auto-visual, though, purchase and installation. May I have a motion on those, please?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Comments or questions?
So for catering, like off campus, like Lake Shore and South Lake, they can use other caterers besides CLC catering?
That's your hair, right?
Yep.
Yes.
They can, okay.
So this increase in the, can you just go into that a little bit, what happened here?
My understanding is that we've had a large volume of catering from external facilities users, right?
Yep. So we had a couple very large external events. So we have Science Olympiad in 2 weeks. They utilize our catering. We've had Future Business Leaders of America. We had math counts. So we have a lot of external events. We require them to use our on-campus vendor. And so the food service budget acts as kind of a pass-through. So they pay the college pays the vendor, so it's just a wash. We just have to have a way to pay our vendor for the catering services that they provide.
So 30% increase is actually a wash that would be coming back to us through the vendor or the people that are coming on the campus?
So it's not all external vendors. There's been a lot of additional internal events this year. We've had a lot of 50th anniversary. There's just been a lot of great events. We had our summer event for faculty and staff. We had our not only our kickoff breakfast, but a kickoff lunch. So all of that adds to kind of the fees that are paid to our catering vendor, to our food service vendor.
So it's an issue of utilization increase, not an issue of pricing increase. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Roll call.
Ms. Swahi.
Aye.
Ms. Soroka.
Aye.
Mr. Stanton.
Aye.
Dr. Griffin.
Aye.
Ms. Holland. Mr. Powell.
8.2 is the non-billable items, video platform, annual maintenance and support, certification of the computer supply purchase, document imaging, upgrade and consulting, ratification of the online office hours, Zoom video, and the scheduling of software solution health systems. I'll seek a motion on those, please. And, yeah, I'll seek a motion.
So it's 8 point, what is it, 8 point, all non-bidables?
Yeah.
Okay.
Including services.
Get to the
No, no,
radiology.
not the
Just
service.
products.
Yeah, we're not doing ratification of the radiology,
Okay,
okay? Just clarification.
okay.
So it's all the way down to the scheduling last items on pages 53 to 54.
I thought it was interesting they
Should I get a
streamlined
motion?
this.
No, we need a
I need a
motion.
motion, yeah.
I move.
Okay,
I'm
for
sorry.
second?
Second.
Okay, now discussion.
Yes.
Streamline the scheduling of jobs across the college system, does that mean like data jobs or computer
Yes,
jobs?
this is techno
Okay.
speak. I apologize for
Techno
that.
speak,
Yeah, so
okay.
a job in the computer world is something that runs on a computer automatically,
Mm-hmm.
performs some regular batch function. This automates and configures the scheduling of those different automated activities so that they don't trample on each other.
Okay. I remember in the olden days, I had to go down to data center with a request. And if there was already requests for that whole night, you didn't get a request.
Yeah.
And in my job interview, it says, well, you need it the next morning. So what are you going to do to get that request? And I just asked if they could be bribed. You know? With cookies or brownies.
We're open to considering whatever it needs to be.
But that sounds like a good step forward.
Roll call.
Ms. Swahi.
Aye.
Ms. Soroka.
Aye.
Mr. Stanton.
Aye.
Dr. Griffin.
Aye.
Ms. Holland. Mr. Powell.
For the above items are all products. This is a service, so we'll do this separately. Ratification of the radiology equipment and software maintenance for GE Healthcare, from GE Healthcare. So I'll seek a motion on that.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Swahi.
Aye.
Ms. Soroka.
Aye.
Mr. Stanton.
Aye.
Dr. Griffin.
Aye.
Ms. Holland.
Aye.
Mr. Powell.
Aye.
8.3 is the disposable items. So I'll seek a motion on 8.3, please.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Comments?
I'm glad to see that we're actually up a little bit in the money that we're getting back. Every little bit helps.
Roll call.
Ms. Swahi.
Aye.
Ms. Soroka.
Aye.
Mr. Stanton.
Aye.
Dr. Griffin.
Aye.
Ms. Holland. Mr. Powell.
Aye.
Section 9 is the approval of the contracts and grants. We'll take 9.1, which is the only one. The acceptance of the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunities Small Business Development Center for International Trade Center grant. Yes, a motion on that.
So moved. Second.
Comments or questions?
Nick's hiding back there. I see him.
He's in the back. We see you.
It's a competitive grant, but,
It's an
oh,
annual.
our matching funds are budgeted though, I saw.
Correct.
Okay.
It's an annual grant we have to apply for annually. It's been on campus for over 20 years. Can't really take credit for this one. Thank you.
Roll call.
Ms. Swahi.
Aye.
Ms. Soroka.
Aye.
Mr. Stanton.
Aye.
Dr. Griffin.
Aye.
Ms. Holland.
Aye.
Mr. Powell.
Section 10 is approval of programs. 10.1 is the update of the joint agreement with Gateway Technical College. And 10.2 is the academic calendar for 2021 to 2022. And 10.3 is the addition of a new cybersecurity certificate. Seek a motion on those, please.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions?
I noticed that with Gateway, we're gonna have an IT cybersecurity agreement in applied science. So, because we're gonna have a certificate, correct, in cybersecurity that eventually will go to an applied science, or do we know that?
I don't know that we've framed out the whole 3-year plan yet.
Okay.
But we are, if you recall in our strategic plan, one of the industry sector priority areas for expansion of programming is in the IT area. So I would suspect moving forward, you're going to see future credentials coming. It was my question, similar to yours, if we had programs with Gateway, that in the future we develop, we would be modifying this agreement, because certainly we want the students coming to us.
Okay, that was my question. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Good idea to start with certificates.
Yeah, it's a really good idea.
Gateways in Kenosha.
Yeah.
And I see first priority goes to students in state.
Right.
Roll call.
Ms. Wahid?
Aye.
Ms. Shoroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
11.1 is approval of human resource recommendations. In 11.1 is resignations and retirements. And 11.2 is the personnel and position changes. And we seek a motion on that.
So moved.
Is there a second? Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid?
Aye.
Ms. Shoroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Connie, congratulations on your career development award. Okay? It's a tough vote, but we got it through. Full-time employment, professional help, item 11.3, professional help limited term faculty. We do tenure tonight, right? Yeah, it's all tenure, right? Yeah, it's always a fun time. And probationary period, employment status of faculty. And please note, as I said earlier, on page 69, you have additional paperwork in front of you that will include Kenneth Rose under biology and health services. So that update is at your place. And of course, the tenure employment status for our faculty. Yay, tenure faculty. 2020 and 2021. And sabbatical, a leave of absence on page 72 and 73. And copies of all the proposed employee contracts are available online or by contacting Drew in Human Resources. May I seek a motion on that?
So moved.
Is there a second? Discussion? I just have one comment on the sabbatical. On the one that we're doing for the Introduction to Political Science course, I support the whole concept on creating this new course for Introduction to Political Science and using open educational resources. I'm just hoping that we could have more classes that would have a broader appeal, since this is only going to be the first time this class is offered. If we could, if possible, have more like a general education course or a required course that students have to take, so that I'm hoping these resources that the faculty develop could be spread among many courses that are required in general education or the Introduction to Political Science, whatever the required course is under political science. That would help, I think, really spread the ability to drive down the textbooks across, I think, a wider spectrum. That's the thing that caught my eye when I took a look at that. I'm thinking, well, okay, that's great, but if we could do it for even more courses that are required, that would even help drive down the cost of textbooks. Okay. Roll call.
Ms. Wahid?
Aye.
Ms. Shoroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Dr. Finger? Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
And 11.4 is the promotions and transfers, page 74. And 11.5 is the staff benefits, including the 2020 summer work proposal on page 75 through 76. I'll seek a motion on those, please.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Aye. Ms. Shoroka?
Aye.
Mr. Stanton?
Aye.
Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
11.6, there are no other tonight. Section 12, there's no closed meeting for tonight. And section 13, other matters for information, discussion, or action. I do not have any, unless anyone else does. Then we'll move to section 14, adjournment. And I will seek a motion, please.
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Meeting's adjourned.
So who won the pool? We're out at 7:30 now.